Alright guys, I'm getting ready to go out here and check out my brand new beehives. The one on the left has got bees in it, and I've got a top feeder on it. So all I'm going to do is open the top lid and take a look and see how that looks. So hang on a second, I'm going to change this around. I'll make sure I get all zipped. Also have to take apart my electric fence to get in. I didn't bring my kit, my box. I'm trying to make a very quick trip here. All right, so I'll go ahead and take that. We're gonna go see if we got any in the water we put out for him. No, it is kind of late in the day. It's a little cool, right around 60 degrees, so hopefully they're kind of relaxed. Take a look. Not seeing much activity. Here, we'll turn off the electric fence. We've got some bears in the area, so got my bee yard, small bee yard surrounded with an electric fence, just to keep them out. My mentor is about 5 miles away maybe, and he had a problem with a bear getting into his hive. One little guy right here. He isn't doing much. It is probably about 60 degrees right now. There's a couple coming in and out. I remember I should really be at the back. I do have a little bit of activity there. We can go around back here and take a look. Yeah, it looks like they've been pretty busy in there, so we're going to put this lid back down. I do have some ants getting in and out of there. These top feeders, from what I hear, you don't want to leave the lid open, because if you have any bees getting around, they will be happy to jump right in. Then you're going to have them drowned if you have the lid off, or you're going to have to pick them all out one by one. So I'm going to make sure I keep that lid closed while I'm doing this here. I'll go ahead and set you down for a second right there. At first I planned to use the jar feeders, and then we switched to a top feeder. So that's really the only reason I'm out here with jars. Pour the first jar in, and I'll give you a look inside. Just hang on one second. Looks like there are a good amount of bees, if you can see that. Looks like they are feeding right on that edge there. So I'm going to go ahead and dump in the second jar just to top that off. You can see them there. And this is early in May. It's finally warmed up. So So we're trying to give them plenty to eat so they can build out their comb. And sorry for the shaky video. So we'll take a close-up look here. There's the bees in the top of this. Also have some ants. I'm gonna have to come back and take care of them. But we're gonna go ahead and put the cover back on in a second. This is a top feeder, Kelly Beekeeping. I get most of my stuff from them, and you can see they're coming up from the hive. They get some good sugar water to give them energy and build out their comb. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the top back on like that. And here's one little guy right now. Take a second here. There's one going in. All right, put you back down while I get this top put on nice and tight. And I don't want them to get in the back vent, so I'm gonna go ahead and push this forward, because I don't want them to get in that honey or that water and drown. All right, well, that's about it. They had they've eaten a good bit of that the first couple days. I think we're at day 3 now. So I topped it off, and the good thing with that feeder being on the top, you don't have to disturb them too much. So that's gonna be about it for now.